Hello everyone. I hope you are excellent on this day. I invite you to stay and watch all the video, because I will give you your horoscope for today, as well as the most important aspects that have to do with health, money, and love. I also invite you to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell of notifications, so that you always know everything related to your sign every day, and so you can prevent many situations, and know to deal with any unforeseen. Welcome, Leo. Thank you for tuning in to your January 13th horoscope on your channel, Horoscope for Today. Find out what the future holds for you in money, lucky numbers, love, health, work and family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss daily updates. Love in the couple is stable and can remain that way if both constantly remember the reason why they decided to be together. One day they will have difficulties that could make Leo feel somewhat unbalanced. All this due to a money debt they have had for some time, so they could be anxious about how they can pay what they owe. Look for feasible solutions to your problem. At work you will have the opportunity to shine, since you will be entrusted with a task that you will solve without problems, something that would not happen to others, so you will get a positive evaluation and considerations for a possible promotion in the future. If you are trying to sell a property or a car, today you will receive a call from a potential buyer. Make a good presentation of what you are selling and you will be successful. An excellent time with friends will happen today if you accept an invitation to dinner that one of your close ones will make you. You could speak sincerely with someone of great wisdom, which will help you on your way. If you are going through a period of exhaustion, it is better that you remember that you should rest when necessary and when possible. Do not try to give more turns to an issue that perhaps has no solution at this moment. Try to give it time so that it is resolved in a good way without you needing to be too attentive. You need to rest. A very difficult moment for a close relative will be a weak point during the day. It is likely that you will have to pay them a visit during the day. Love appears in your life today, but perhaps you do not feel at the moment to take their call. Do not worry, you must concentrate on yourself at this moment. Opportunities to meet new people on this day. Take advantage of making contacts and don't be afraid to show yourself fun and carefree. Use your natural magnetism to attract love. There are many people in the world. Don't focus on what has already ended, nor on what can never be. Times of change are coming and you must pay attention, since you don't want to stay down and be consumed by emptiness and hopelessness. You are in a pessimistic stage of your life, perhaps going through some depression that is making you feel aimless. Don't be discouraged, because you have the strength to move forward. You are at a time when you must stop thinking so much about what you are going to do or what has been done to you. Follow your intuition and explore new paths. If you are in a relationship, prepare an entertaining panorama and surprise your loved one. It will be a good time to remember old times and fall in love again. Leo won't want to roar all day long, and that's great because it means that things are good and nothing can stop things from getting better at every moment. It's not possible that you always have to bet on things that won't bring you anything good. Stop looking at a person only from afar. You have to see them up close and start getting to know them. If they have captivated you or if they catch your attention, you are at the right time to see what that person can really give you on your way. Don't forget the lessons you have and that you have learned. They will be very important for what you have to do at work today, since the day will be quite complicated and a push wouldn't hurt. Don't play the role of the constant victim Leo anymore. You always try to make others see you in that position, and it's not the best for you because you really have nothing of a victim. Don't stop yourself from treating yourself today. You need to have energy to face the days ahead, and they always become much more bearable if we reward ourselves beforehand. Don't let being right in an argument that will take place at work. It seems very strange to advise you this, but it is what you should do. It is important that this time you manage to convince others that you are right, since your idea is very good and could be a great success for the company where you work. A moment of intense truth will be experienced in your home today. You need to prepare to give some explanations for something that you may have done wrong, and they will ask you for explanations. A very good moment to start seeing important things in love. The person you have at your side could be needing much more from you and will let you know today. Leo should remember today that life happens moment by moment. That is to say that we must always be aware that the steps we take, however small they may be, will always lead us to something more, so we build our path, calmly and without rushing. It is likely that today you will receive news at work that will discourage you a little, which could create a feeling of frustration. Do not let this happen. Remember that you are taking firm steps in life and that your great intelligence and leadership ability can take you far. you just have to be patient. Love is very good. If you are in a relationship, you have been able to realize that you are on the right path to having a great future together. Do not make the mistake of rushing things. Especially if you are meeting someone for a short time, you should not scare the person next to you by falling into anxiety. You have a lot of inner strength, Leo, everyone knows that, but now you need to realize it and put the plan you have into action. You could achieve much more when you truly feel the positive things that can come to your life right now. Don't let the opportunity go away now. You don't have to have problems today, Leo, since some things could happen that won't make you very happy, and you will have to face them with everything you have to give in your love life. If you have a partner, this makes a lot of sense today, Leo. Don't fall prey to fears, because you know that it's not your style and that you're here to succeed and be the best at what you do. It's always been that way for Leo, you know that, and you always maintain it. When you feel that life can get much better, you have to pay attention to the steps you're taking to achieve everything from now on. If you can wish for something more, always ask for a little more patience for yourself, since at this moment you are losing patience very immediately, and that will bring problems. Allow yourself to move slowly but strategically today, dear Leo, as the Virgo moon squares off with Saturn. Though you may be faced with power struggles and obstacles, biding your time can help you come out ahead in the end. Connect with your senses later today as the moon crosses Mercury retrograde, motivating you to see the world through simpler eyes. Now may also be a good time to restructure your budget, learning from any money mistakes you've made in the past. Just be sure to indulge in some leisure before the day is over, but don't feel compelled to overspend. Find yourself stuck in the soup today? Talk openly with the people you care about the issues that have been bothering you. The cloud of uncertainty will lift within a week. A close friend or family member may provide comfort. Be careful how you phrase your words today, you're prone to being misunderstood. The workplace will be stable with the influence of Venus in your sign, connecting the dots with the Virgo moon during the day. You're practically vibrating with excitement, not to mention animal magnetism. Now that the love planet has gone direct again, you have good reason to feel confident about any proactive decisions you make about relationships. Single Leos should mingle and socialize tonight, as the house will be better than usual. Plan a special surprise night and offer your darlings little tips throughout the day to build excitement and stoke desire. This is a fantastic day for each and every one of us in one way or another, but the wonderful thing for you specifically is that, of all the zodiac signs, you're the one who will benefit the most from this transit. The moon is in Virgo, so you're going to be illuminated from within with all of its intuitive powers throughout the day. She'll align with pleasure-loving Venus at exactly the same degree, currently in your sign, so the goddess of love and beauty is doing her best to bring some pleasure into your life. Couple that with the fact that the moon is also forming a galvanizing angle with Mars in your community sector, and this could be an important time for you on almost all fronts. Don't just sit there waiting for others to make things happen, because you have all the power you need to show them how it's done. You'll benefit from self-awareness and understanding today, dear Leo, with a new moon occurring tomorrow that will redirect you, giving you the chance to start anew. New beginnings are coming your way financially and in terms of self-esteem. Avoid new endeavors today, as it's a better time to reflect and observe. Take advantage of the longing for stability and security that comes with the moon's movement into your resource sector, and consider what you need to do to get more of it. Also today, the moon enters your communications sector, where it will transit until November 19th, making the next few weeks conducive to learning unique ideas and projects, especially if these involve design, structure, and creativity. With a little planning, your unique ideas will be expressed more clearly and competently. Now we'll tell you how you'll fare with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. It may be time to rework your finances, Leo. You may feel ready to rework your budget when the moon in Virgo opposes Saturn retrograde in Pisces, and they are in conjunction with Mercury retrograde in Virgo. After reflecting on your financial matters, you may have an aha moment that helps you feel less stressed about reworking elements of your budget. You could even talk through your plans with a financial advisor at your bank to make sure you're taking responsibility for the efforts that will lead to the best financial outcome. Now is the time to confront any aspects of your finances that have been in the back of your mind. The more you focus on these things with a clear, rational mind, the easier it will be to tackle them overall. Trusting yourself is important. Trust yourself. Take time to journal your feelings and thoughts, and don't fail to be totally honest with yourself to help you see the path forward clearly. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for January 13th are 11, 7, 22, 83, 39. Daily love. A subtle new theme will begin to echo throughout the cosmos starting today. Leo, Vesta, a distant asteroid in the depths of space, has taken a turn and ventured into the sign of Cancer. This asteroid is named after the Roman goddess of hearth and home. She is especially important because she also aligns with sacred sexuality and our inner truth. Now, as she takes on the energy of Cancer, we can become more nurturing, emotionally vulnerable, and compassionate with those we love. This energy can also encourage us to nest and be domesticated. Do you know how to give yourself as much love as you do to your romantic partner? You find it easy to not completely lose yourself in your lover, remembering that it is equally important to devote time and energy to self-love. These are relevant questions to ask yourself today. Since the moon is in Virgo and your second house, it is very common for us to get carried away in our partner's world, taking care of their needs while neglecting our own. This is a perfect time for you to engage in practices that nourish and give you pleasure. Doing so will allow you to feel more fulfilled in your own being, which will immediately allow you to be more able to pour that energy and love into your relationship. At work, your patience is reaping benefits now. You've been waiting a long time, but you've never stopped working and looking for opportunities. You're slowly getting what you want. Don't feel like you're giving in, enjoy the benefits, but at the same time remain firm and humble with the people around you. The journey is in the cards. You can treat yourself today. It's a good day to refocus on yourself. The moon is in Virgo and in your second house. How much do you allow yourself to direct your energy towards yourself? Also, how much do you allow yourself to direct that energy back to the external world? It's important that you're centered in your being and confident in yourself, otherwise, you won't be able to achieve everything you set out to do in your career. Allow yourself to be a leader if that's something you usually shy away from. The image you project to the world determines how others see you, and you want those you work with to see you as someone who takes initiative and goes after what they want. Health. The day is conducive to outdoor activities and exercises. All stress will melt away today, and you will end up feeling incredibly energetic and refreshed. This will bring you a rush of optimism, and you will be able to tackle any task, even those you have been putting off. Your enthusiasm is likely to spread to other members of your family or friends circle, and you may all end up organizing an impromptu outdoor game or picnic. Leo may feel a little self-centered during this transit. It is important to channel this energy into creative activities, such as painting, writing, or singing. Leos love being the center of attention, so any workout that helps them show off their strengths is perfect. The best crystal to use is citron, which promotes self-expression and positivity. For food, try vibrant fruits like mangoes or pineapples to boost your mood and energy. Family and friends, both you and your partner have been very busy lately, so make sure to spend time in each other's company today. Plan a romantic dinner and pamper your partner with your attentions. This gesture of appreciation will go a long way. Single people are likely to have a great date that can inspire them to take the relationship to the next level. Life has probably been pretty intense lately, and I get that. It's hard. Life has so many potentials and so many opportunities that when things get tough, it can feel like all the joy and pleasure has been sucked out of the world. For a sign like yours, facing these darker days can be quite boring and even depressing. But I am glad to tell you that today the stars are joining together to offer. You are not in the right moment to have fears regarding love. If someone is liking you, then you should dare to get to know them a little better. It will be something good for you and will give you the opportunity to get out of the personal confinement you are in. Someone influential in your work area has set their sights on you for a project. They will probably offer you something good today. The important thing is that it is something you have been looking for quite some time. Take advantage of this opportunity. You need to organize your workspace more. You are letting household obligations make you neglect this very important part. An option to develop yourself in an area that you do not handle well will arrive today, which will make you have to study a little about a subject that you know little about. Do not let this opportunity to learn more pass you by. Believe in yourself again and do not turn your back on destiny. You are on a very good path to success. It is not good for you to think that you do everything better than others. Many times you make mistakes, and there will always be others who can surpass some of your abilities. Instead of generating envy and wishing others bad things, it would be better for you to learn a little about the great talent of other people. Do not let pride eat you up. Some money that is owed to you could arrive today. Enjoy it. It is likely that you are with a person on your mind and that it is something unrequited. If you are in this situation, it is better that you say what you feel, and thus you will get rid of that feeling in order to move forward and thus meet someone later. If you have something to do at night, perhaps you should change your plans, since the person you are interested in could invite you on a date at the last minute. You are in a very good mental period, and you should take advantage of it to be able to absorb more knowledge. Do not stop doing this. It will be something that will boost your career in ways that you cannot imagine. Very good day for Leo. You are starting to listen a little more to your inner voice, and that is always very positive. You need this, since you are probably going through a difficult time at work. Listening to what you want and what you have inside always comes in handy to solve any situation you have to face. You could discover that you have always had all the answers inside. You were just closing your senses too much, and you did not dare to see yourself well. You are looking for love, but it does not appear. Concentrate on your work and your studies. Love will come without you looking for it. Leo could not have many doubts at this moment. If you are really thinking about some things that will not give you anything good and nothing new, you will have to take a very long detour to get to the place where you have always wanted to be. So do not doubt everything. The strength you have always had and the good things that characterize you, whether it is fidelity or the protection you give to the loved one, will be the best weapons to face a difficult moment that the couple could experience during this day. It is very likely that it is not even related to both of you. It is a good time to start thinking about making changes for the future. Those who want to take flight and go to perfect a career abroad have many possibilities of achieving it during this day, so it will be very good for you to decide now. Low moments for Leo's health, due to some family discussions, will not be physical moments that will affect you, but rather from your feelings. You walk and push in a very big way to always be at odds with the people you care about. At this very moment you have to achieve something. Giving yourself moments of rest is important, but do not abuse it. You are in a stage where you cannot allow yourself to rest so much, since you can lose a lot of the path you have traveled and the effort you have made for so long to achieve what you have today. Make some time in your schedule to enjoy a walk with friends or as a couple, but without neglecting your obligations. You could be facing a bad job evaluation or a bad grade on an exam today. Don't get down. You can always recover by trying twice as hard. Many times the way we live consumes us, but we shouldn't give up on what we really want. If you're too tired and need to take a vacation, you can do it, but only if it's an extreme case. Don't allow yourself to falter in love. Don't stop trying to win over the person you want. Walking calmly through life doesn't only have to do with having everything we want. It's also necessary to be aware that we're doing things right and that we have the ability to always improve. Remember, Leo, that mistakes will always be part of life. You can't expect to be perfect at everything. Love is created little by little, step by step, moment by moment. Don't expect everything to be automatic. You know that you are someone who gets a little anxious about love, but try to calm down. If you are meeting someone, this is the perfect time to put this advice into practice. Remember that life is not written in a day, dear lion. If you want to generate more profits, being a good king or queen as you know you are, you have to start looking for better ways to manage your finances. The money is there, you just have to want to take it without the need to work 3 times as hard for it. Beauty does not only depend on the care you give yourself with creams, but also on what you eat. Choose food rich in vitamins and low in calories. It is the best for your life. Tip of the day: do not always follow the advice of that person who you know is sometimes wrong with what they tell you. It will not be good for you in any way. And this was your horoscope for today. I invite you to give me a like and subscribe to the channel and activate the notifications bell so you never miss your totally free daily horoscope. I wish you an excellent day and see you next.